In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome back. I guess, again, we managed to keep the lights on for another week.
Oh,
So it's...
the electricity bill's going up, though.
Yeah, so we don't know. Welcome to episode 3 of the Rock Bottom Podcast.
Woo! We made
Third
it.
time's a charm. Third time's a charm.
Really?
Yeah, I think so. Maybe this episode might actually get us popular.
No, this is where we just descend. We stay on this level forever.
Oh man. The theme for this week's show, it's summer hits, and both Rusty and I have varying degrees of experience with songs that remind us of summer. We'll get into that later. But right now, Rusty, I believe you have a list of rock and roll summer hits that, surprisingly enough, you said something about after like 1989.
Yeah, about after 1989, it just seemed like all you've got was like synthwave, and it just got poppier and poppier.
Oh my god.
Because from 1985 to I think 1994, like Prince was really prevalent.
Okay, yeah, I can see that. The artist formerly known as. Yeah.
Known as. Well, he definitely pushed for like the pop sound, right?
I think he kind of nosedived though when he turned himself into a symbol, like Eminem said. Anyway, what's first on the list?
Because I kind of got fatigued with the lack of rock on the list.
You skipped a lot of them.
We're going from 1980 to 2000s.
Right. So, and I mean, because this is the Rock Bottom Podcast, I think that it's justified that we skipped over a lot of the synth stuff.
So, number one for 1980, It's Still Rock and Roll to Me,
Billy Joel, baby! Yes!
Have you heard this song?
I have it. I love it. It's great. It's like, it's classic. Dude, that is classic. I mean, next phase, dance craze anyways, it's still rock and roll to me. I don't know the exact lyrics off by heart. That's one of my favorites.
He's like, let's keep going. It's still rock and roll to me.
Yeah, but here's the thing. It transcends generations. I'm going to say this. It's like, I don't care whether, it like, even Blink-182 nowadays, it's still rock. It's just shape-shifted a bit.
Yeah.
Like it changes form, but it's still there.
All right. In 1981, we have another big rock hit, Jesse's Girl.
Oh no, Rick Springfield.
Yeah, this was number one.
God. This Unlike is some cringy.
Of the later songs.
How dare you call that rock? I mean, dude, seriously.
Well, you
cringe.
Well, you got to realize back in the day, like rock was anything that wasn't like 1-3 snare.
True, but at the same time, you're breaking the bro code in a song. Like, come on.
Oh, okay. So then I guess because I don't really know song release dates except for researching this episode, but what songs I think would be better suited for that time? Do you think?
For 1982.
No, 1981 it was.
1981.
Even 1980s you can touch on it a bit.
Just general 80s-ness.
Yeah. Yeah.
You wanna talk 80s summer songs. Well, this is late 70s, but if you ask me, there's a song by Lighthouse called Sunny Days. That is better than Rick Springfield.
A lot is better than Rick Springfield, especially Jesse's Girl.
Oh, God.
I feel like it's just the most known. It's cringy, but...
I mean...
Right?
It's like the Avril Lavigne of the 80s, or was that Joan Jett? Joan Jett was actually good. So that's an insult.
Anyways, number 3, 1982. We've got a actually good one. A little gap. Eye of the Tiger, Survivor. I didn't actually know this was 80s.
Yeah, it is 80s, and it's awesome. I mean, they used it in Rocky, so what does that tell you? In the 80s, good songs were always used in movies.
I feel like the 80s, there were a lot of hype songs, too, like this.
Yeah, and I mean...
Just like songs to get you going.
My only problem I have with that song in particular is the Katy Perry ripoff. That's the only problem I have. Other than that, it's the perfect, like, go to the gym, sweat your butt off, do it like running on a treadmill type song.
Staying hungry. Like, what?
Yeah.
What does
Well,
that even mean? Staying hungry.
I think it means the drive to win, like no
Oh.
matter what you do, or something like that. We literally can't complain about number 3. What's number 4?
No. In 1983, Every Breath You Take, Police. Now,
Okay.
this song.
That's a love song. Creepy Stalker says what? I mean,
Yeah.
really.
But here's the thing is
Like-
it's actually
Sting.
and he was like, this wasn't meant to be a love song, but everyone took it as a love song. But he was like, no, this
Well-
was meant to be a really sad song about how I was
Like-
going insane.
Oh, wow, that's creepy.
Like he actually like didn't intend it for it to be a love song, and it
Wow.
is like incredibly stocky.
It is, yeah.
Doggy.
It's like if you blare this on a boombox at 1 a.m. outside your girlfriend's house.
It will not be a say anything moment.
No. You will be blacklisted and given a restraining order.
Restraining orders.
Fun
Now
time.
starting at 100 feet. Number 5. I kind of wanted to go rock with this, so I went in between Prince and Bruce Springsteen for 1984. Which one do you want to
Okay.
hear first?
First of all, let's get the crap out of the way with Bruce Springsteen because I can't stand the guy.
He had like 3.
Well, not so much
Moderate
the guy,
songs.
but his music. Like I'm sure he's a nice guy, but dude, your voice is ugh.
Oh.
Because I find he reminds me of like if Randy Bachman and Bryan Adams were the same person.
Anyways, we've got Dancing in the Dark by him, of course.
Oh God, that I want to puke.
That started the evolution of synthwave, because like
Yeah,
that whole song
and-
is essentially.
And ruined it for the rest of us.
It did, because it's not even good synthwave.
No,
Like,
like
there's much better synth rock, like
I could probably
Van
pull.
Halen, Jump.
Oh no, that's even worse. That's terrible.
No, but I
Um,
mean for like the bar of
Synth
actually
rock.
good.
I mean,
Yeah.
maybe, but you want like rock with decent synthesizer? Go with Rush, Spirit of the Radio Man.
Or,
Like,
do you know the
dude,
band? I think it was in the 70s. Do you know about Roundabout?
that's Yes.
Yeah, by
The
Yes.
band, yeah, Roundabout.
And Yes,
that's
in general,
good.
their keyboardist was insane.
Dude, Owner of a Lonely Heart was epic. I mean, not only that, but
But that should have been on this list.
that should have been on this list. Like, replace Bruce Springsteen with Owner of a Lonely Heart or Leave It. Leave It was
Oh.
amazing. That's like
was
my
big
stereo-
and meaningful.
Yeah, like especially the intro. I can't feel no sense of measure. Like that is amazing synth. Not only that, the intro's perfect. You can't go wrong. For synth rock, that's what it should be. As long as it's not Bruce Springsteen, I think we're good.
All right.
Okay.
1985.
Yes.
No.
Middle of the decade. Okay. Bring it.
There's nothing good on the top charts.
Are you kidding me? There's nothing. 1985 was a great year for music.
It was a
And
great
yet-
year for music, but all the top charters were like either very
Cyndi
much,
Lauper.
essentially, yeah,
Ugh.
and a bunch of one-hit wonder bands that kind of faded.
So we're gonna replace this with something, right?
Yeah, we're gonna replace this with something.
In an alternate reality of the rock bottom universe.
Rock hits in general. Don't you forget about me? I know that's a little cliche, but
Okay,
I
so
like
you
that
want
song.
so you want to go? I was gonna go Alive and Kicking, same band. Alive and Kick It.
Or I think Huey Lewis, Power of Love was also
Oh
1985.
yeah, that was on the Back to the Future soundtrack.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
there were a lot of I feel like hits that didn't get popular until after.
I know.
The cheesy one we mentioned last time, Take on Me.
Yeah, that only became popular because of Weezer.
It kind of
Yeah,
rose and then fell and then rose
and then
again.
Rose, and then yeah. Okay, 1986. What do we got for 86?
1986. Here's another one. This is the closest to rock. I just like this because of Top Gun, obviously. Danger Zone, Kenny Loggins.
Highway to
Two.
the yeah.
Danger Zone. Like, like it's a
yeah.
cheesy song, but it's got that good hard guitar line, I feel.
Oh man, it's not even cheesy. I love it. You listen to that when you're screaming down the freeway at 100 km an hour. That's how you know what I
I
mean?
feel the need. The need
The
for
need,
speed.
and as you get pulled over by the cops.
You just tell them that?
Yeah.
See, officer, I was feeling the need.
Yeah. Oh man. Okay.
All
They
right.
would not like you. Anyway,
No, okay,
87.
no comments on that. This isn't really rock, but I feel like this deserves a mention. Whitney Houston, I Want to Dance with Somebody.
Okay. This is a rock show. I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel like Whitney Houston is overused. I'm sorry. These are just my opinions, but
No.
I feel like
Oh
that
yeah, oh
song is
yeah.
overused. Like
So
it's one of the
then
most overplayed 80s songs ever.
it wasn't even originally by her anyway.
And you know what it's kind of like it's like Journey, Don't Stop Believing, which granted is overplayed, but everyone still likes it because it's actually good.
Yeah. So
Okay,
I searched a little while to find some rock for here.
okay, so
So I found one on
does
Top
the good
Charts.
stuff stop at like 87?
No, it stops at the 2000s. That's why I stopped.
No, but did you skip like 87 to like 2000? Is that what you
No,
did?
no. There's one rock hit that I found on the bottom of the charts. Def
What?
Leppard,
Pour some
pour,
sugar on me?
pour some sugar on me. As much
Okay,
as it's
swap
also,
like seriously, swap places with Whitney Houston because I'm just not a big fan of Whitney Houston. Like
fair
I'm
enough.
sorry. It's not my type of thing. I'm a rock guy through and through. So Def Leppard definitely.
Mm.
There's one song though that I think is better than Pour Some Sugar on Me.
Yeah.
It's probably not the one you're thinking of. It's Rock of Ages.
Oh.
Untergeben, Glauten, Globen. Yeah, dude.
Oh.
Like, no serenade, no fire brigade, just a pyromaniac. That's just awesome. Like, what more do you need?
Okay.
Okay, so next, 88.
Yeah, 88. We're kind of
We're
going over a
getting
bit.
way, yeah.
Yeah, skipping 88, 89. Actually, it was number one on the charts. It is rock. I gave it a listen. It's Right Here Waiting, Richard Marx, which is the least poppy pop song I think I've heard.
That is odd because I've never actually heard that one. I didn't because
it's weird. I'm looking at this list. I use a lot of sources, like official sources too. Obviously, I didn't just pull this out of some.
like
But
you're using like what Rolling Stone magazine.
yeah, and you can go back on iTunes and they collect all this data. Like they recollected it.
Talking of Rolling Stone magazine, I know it's a bit off topic, but have you heard of the band that actually wrote a song about being on the cover of the Rolling Stone, and then they got on the cover of the Rolling Stone because of that song?
What?
I forget what it was called. I forget the band name. Like, it escapes me at the moment. But they're like, we're really, really rich. We are a lot richer, but we can't get our picture on the color of the Rolling Stone. On the cover of the Rolling Stone. So it's like this.
Oh.
Oh, it's Redbone or something. Or no, it's not Redbone.
No, it doesn't sound like Redbone.
Redbone was the guys who did "Come and Get Your Love," which in itself is a really weird song.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
back on topic.
Anyways, so 1990 we're at now.
Ooh, goody.
The first topping Billy Idol song. Which
White Wedding?
no, White Wedding was earlier,
That was
wasn't
late.
it?
That was like late 80s.
I think White Wedding was somewhere on the list, but this one was like
Okay,
just
what
pretty
is
high.
it? Rebel Yell?
No,
Or
Cradle
is
of
it?
Love.
Never heard that one.
Though I do agree, Rebel Yell should have been on this list at some point.
Yeah, with the Rebel
With
Yell.
the Rebel Yell.
Yeah,
Mo,
exactly.
Mo.
Yeah, okay, go with that.
Go with that. Okay,
So
we're just gonna replace it.
We're gonna replace it in our alternate Rock Bottom universe. Yes.
Yep.
Rebel Yell, 1990.
Now
Okay.
that's a strange song, but man,
It's awesome.
It rocks.
Yeah. Just the way he belts out lyrics. Okay, let's go at 91. What are we at for 91?
We got Bryan Adams here. Everything I Do.
Okay,
do for you.
Okay, I'm gonna say that's probably one of his most epic love songs ever. I think it was on the soundtrack to my parents' wedding.
Really?
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, because they were married in 92, so yeah. So you know what? Great song. Great song choice. I'm not even gonna touch that one. Let's see.
Let's just keep going.
92.
92. This one wasn't on top, surprisingly, but it is a mega hit that I don't think we need to even review. November Rain.
Guns N' Roses.
Yeah.
I'll concur. Though I do like their other songs better, but it's still
I think
awesome.
November Rain, like lyrically,
November Rain. I wish someone would do a cover of November Rain with like a really, really melodic voice and not just screeching it.
Oh, I saw this video of like, because they still do concerts, yeah?
Guns N' Roses?
Isn't
like the lead singer dead or something?
No, he's just really, really old. So he sounds even more raspier and old than
which would kind of be awesome, but at the same time, it's like, okay, when are you gonna throw in the towel, right? Like, okay, it's Guns N' Roses though, so we'll make an exception. So 93.
93. We had Can't Help Falling in Love, UB40.
Okay, so it's an Elvis cover.
Yeah, no, I didn't listen to it.
No, like is it either Can't Help Falling in Love with You is an Elvis song? Okay. 94.
Also I gotta mention 93 was the year of I'm Gonna Be, like the 500 Miles song.
Oh, dude, the Proclaimers, yes.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Speaking of that, which might be next week's topic, road trip songs.
Yes.
That is the perfect song to just blast on the road.
No. It's not even 500 miles. You know what it is?
What?
It's I'm on My Way. The one from Shrek.
Oh.
The Shrek soundtrack. I'm on my way. Exactly. Exactly. Yes. Go with that. Segueing into next week's topic. Anyway.
Yeah. Anyways, 94.
94.
This isn't really as much rock, but it's from a really rockin' dude. We got Elton John.
Yes.
Can You Feel the Love Tonight?
Okay, wrong song, but I mean, what is it with love songs? What, like, seriously? Why do love songs top the charts in the summer? I don't get that.
Summer love, man.
Okay, now you're just quoting Grease.
No, but it has a thing to do with it, right?
Well, yes, but I get your point, but I associate 2 times of the year with love. There's summer, and then there's Christmas.
And like over Valentine's Day.
Well, pretty much, because, dude, by the time the holidays are over, you're not even, like, I think, well, I mean, yeah, there's Valentine's Day. Summer, Christmas, and Valentine's. That's pretty much the only time where love is on everyone's mind.
Yeah.
You know it's true.
I do know it's true.
Okay, anyway, 95.
95? Okay, I'm not sure if you know these guys, but it was kind of the start of alternative music. TLC, Waterfalls. I'm not sure if you've heard it.
No.
It's like, don't go chasing waterfalls. Yeah.
Okay, that sounds cringy.
It's on the list. I just thought I'd mention it for some people, so I wouldn't have skipped a total of 10 years.
Okay, so how about 96? Is there anything good in 96?
Nope, nothing good in... Well, there were things good in 96, but nothing that was on the charts, unfortunately.
Okay,
not even like top 50s.
So what's our replacement for 1996?
1996. You have anything?
To be honest with you, it has to be from the 90s, right?
Yeah.
Miss You by Blink-182. That's from the 90s, right?
No, it was 2003.
That's 2003? Okay, never mind. Yeah. So
a 90s song I think deserves a big hit that was not on the charts, Thunderstruck.
Yes!
Even though it was
overplayed, baby.
AC/DC. I think that was 96.
Okay, so
it was either 96 or 94.
What in our alternate rock bottom universe, what would you pick for 1997?
Oh, 97.
I'm gonna go Barenaked Ladies, New Kid on the Block. That one was good. Hey, it's an early 90s album.
Monkey Wrench, Foo Fighters.
Ooh, yes. I've been listening to that recently. Yeah, okay.
Don't wanna be your monkey wrench.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, go with that. I like that.
Yeah, all right, we'll pick that.
Or like
90.
What was that one? Oh yeah, Everclear, AM radio.
Ooh.
Does that classify as rock? Because it's awesome.
I'm not too sure.
I mean, it's got guitar in it, so I guess.
Well, like
maybe
rock. It was when around the time rock was kind of changing. You know, metal was like.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. 98. What do we got?
We're gonna skip over 98 just so I get to 99, because.
The year you were born.
Year I was born, and because 98 once again was a year of just nobody's
pop music. Okay. Okay. 99.
99. Y2K. Before I say this, I want to give the most honorable mention ever. Blink-182, Enema of the State. The album that made them popular.
Okay, yeah, okay. So
just every song on that album.
No. I'd go if you want my honest opinion, I think we should, because of all the love songs, we should throw in a breakup song. So Dysentery Gary.
Yes. Oh.
I
love how Blink has so many songs where it's just like
it fits every situation. Yeah, like
there's so many. Of course, they have their love songs too. The one Blink song everyone knows, All the Small Things.
That's a love song, really?
Yeah,
it's a pretty terrible one at that.
It is. And then What's My Age Again, which is not a love song, by the way. It's like Mark's version of Dysentery Gary. Tom sang Dysentery Gary, and that was like, it's very aggressive. And
it's Mark's angry. It's like, I'm gonna punch the world in the face. Like,
and then Mark he's definitely more tame. I think that's another reason why Blink got a little less punky when he left.
And angry. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So like the song is still very like delinquenty,
but not like I'm gonna kick the world in the nuts.
But the second line is like, he goes, on the way home I called her mom and said, your husband's in jail. This is the police.
Oh wow.
Oh, all right. 1999, a rock hit. I feel like everyone knew, but once again, this was done to death. Was All Star, Smash Mouth.
Man, they even put that in the Shrek movie. Like, I mean, I liked the song, but it was overplayed even at the time.
Yeah, I didn't like the song until like after the popularity died out, and then I actually listened to it, and I was like, wow, this is actually a good song.
Yeah. Okay. So then, 2000, Y2K. Here we go.
This is the only one I found on the chart. It was really good. Matchbox 20, Bent, which has a wicked drum line and a guitar line.
I'm not crazy. I'm just a little unwell. Okay, yeah, same guy, right? Rob Thomas.
Same guy. Yeah.
Dude, that guy's awesome. Like, for a 2000s rock band, Matchbox 20 is pretty epic.
Yeah, they had
3 a.m.
What's that other one? I can't figure out the name. It's like it was like
She's
about a
so
girl.
mean.
She's so mean. That one.
Yeah.
Oh, that was
Okay, Matchbox is a great band. Okay, 2001. What are we looking at here?
Like I said, I ended it 2000.
Okay, so we ended it at...
The next best one is 2002. It's not rock at all. It's just Without Me, Eminem. I just decided to put it down. Honorable mention.
Honorable mention is, yeah, okay. Now we go into our alternate universe of what we think is our personal favorites songs of summer.
From 2000 to now. We don't have to say specific years. We just songs.
Honestly, I'm going to be honest. The whole soundtrack of my summer that we graduated high school was California by Blink-182. That was my soundtrack. Like, dude. Save your breath. I'm nearly bored to
I feel
death.
like
yeah.
I feel like there were probably other like more summer hits on there. I feel like
Los Angeles
or Parking Lot.
My favorite one was Los Angeles at the time because it's day in, day out up at 3 a.m. with searchlight shining down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because literally, what do you do during the summer? You stay up till 3 a.m., right? I mean...
Yeah.
Okay, so there's that. We can't go through with this without mentioning the Beach Boys. I mean, they have beach in their names, so...
A little stepping back, but I do agree. That summer sound.
Yeah, but they've also got an album that's a little more recent. That's Why God Made the Radio, that song. Yeah. They're like in their 70s, but they're still banging out like a decent surf guitar riff, and it's cool.
All right, for what I feel, summer defining bands of the 2000s would be Green Day, obviously.
Yeah, buddy. Wake me up. Like, dude.
But like they've
awesome.
always had these like bright but like punk type themes,
it's bright punk. It's a new genre. It's bright punk.
Yeah.
Like
and like even now with some of their newer stuff, they still kind of keep that going,
I mean, yeah. Like I think one of their songs called Ordinary World. I find it more and more of a love song than anything else.
But it still represents the band, yeah.
Totally.
Any other honorable mentions?
A few songs that I think I'm gonna pull a cringe, and I'm gonna go to Nickelback for one song. This afternoon.
That's fair.
I mean, honestly, it just has that very summery, crash on the couch with something cold to drink kind of thing, I mean, it's not Photograph. It's not Photograph. Photograph's overdone.
Another summer band for me, which I think got popular in 2002, I think. Goldfinger, yeah?
Kind of.
And anyways, that kind of popularized the genre of ska, which is, as my one friend put it, too beachy. Like, it's basically punk, rock steady, and
really weird
punk
stuff. Okay.
Yeah. And that stuff I feel is like it's modern day beach music.
Summer song, Rush, Lakeside Park. I don't know if you've heard that one. It's like Lakeside Park, willows in the breeze.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, that one's good. That one to me is a summer song.
I feel like I can't really talk about any summer hits after like 2010 because like
they're all
I really listen to is like lesser known stuff or like lesser known stuff, right? Because I mean, as much as rock is kind of prevalent in maybe like the Foo Fighters or
I mean the Foo Fighters are awesome. Like Learn to Fly.
Or as much as I hate to say it, like Red Hot Chili Peppers or Imagine Dragons.
Red Hot Chili Peppers is awesome. Imagine Dragons, different genre, but still cool.
Well, they started out more as like a alternative rock. Now they're just kind of experimental pop.
One other thing. Rod Stewart, Maggie May. You want to talk summer love? That, my son, is summer love. The whole vibe of that song, plus the mandolin on the intro, dude. I totally like Maggie May and Rhythm of My Heart. If we want to talk like summer songs, to me, I feel like Rhythm of My Heart is great.
But other than that, yeah, I don't think we can talk too much about summer rock hits.
There's not a lot of rock, no.
Not lately. Well, at least hitting ones, right?
And I'm gonna mention the Beatles because Here Comes the Sun. That's kind of, you got to admit, it's very summer sounding. That was
I feel like all of their songs have that kind of bright
poppy feel
to it. Yeah,
which is great.
Probably why pop songs that's why they get popular in summer. Because if you want to listen to that upbeat,
like unless it's raining, then you want to listen to something like
grungy,
like going back to Theory of a Dead Man, Medicate. Wake up to a cloudy day, dark rolls in and it starts to rain, you know? That's like when you have like summer depression. And
no, that's when you listen to California.
I mean, but still, I think realistically, we can't go much farther on the whole summer theme. So should we like segue into next week's topic?
Segue into next week's topic, but
extended segue.
Segue.
And as we all know, summer is a great time for a road trip because the roads are good and not covered in snow for 95% of the time. And there's only 2 seasons in Canada, really. Everybody says there's 4. No, there's 2. It's winter and construction.
Oh, why is that so true?
I know. Like, you're driving in the middle of the city and half the streets are closed. Great.
Yay.
And your GPS is glitching out. Like, dude.
I remember, this is a little off topic, but I remember when I was like in junior high or something, they were talking about getting rid of summer vacation and just extending winter vacation because it was just cheaper.
That's the stupidest thing you could do.
Because like Canadian winters were so cold that it was just so expensive to keep all the heaters running in winter.
You realize how lame that would have been, right?
I know how lame that would have been. Can you imagine? Alternate history. Winter hits.
Instead of surfing the USA, it would have been snowboarding. Snowboarding the USA.
No, ski-doing across the USA.
Or Canada, actually. Well, for us, it would have been Canada.
We're the snowshoers, though.
Now, we've got snowmobiles. I have 2 of them.
Oh, yeah, I know you do, but I feel like snowshoeing is more wide.
Yeah, I mean, let's say you live in a condo in Edmonton. You're not going to jump on your snowmobile and, like...
cross-country!
Yeah. I mean, anyway.
That's a great time to add a CD mod to a snowmobile.
Yeah,
just blast it.
You can actually buy stereo equipment for like ATVs and snowmobiles. I'm not lying here. Anyway, back to the music.
Back to the music. I feel like we all had those tapes, those CDs, burning CDs when you're younger. You just burn like 8 of them and you use like 1 of them.
Yeah. And then you have them all in the center console of your car, of your parents' car, going on a road trip.
And every time like you go on a road trip, you just stick your hand in like, oh, and it's always like a perfect mix of like the old hits and the new ones.
You want to talk road trip music? I'm gonna bring up probably one of my favorite road trip songs ever. Like, I'm originally from Ontario, right? So I have a playlist that one song for every province. Literally. Every province we go through. I think for Alberta, it's Corb Lund, Hurtin' Albertan. For Saskatchewan and Manitoba, it's like Wheat King. For Saskatchewan, it's Wheat Kings by the Tragically Hip, or the Last Saskatchewan Pirate. It lightens up the mood. I'm not joking.
I feel like as time goes on, we should start discussing stories tied to music.
Yeah, stories tied to music. Yeah. So anyway, we're gonna segue into next week's show, which is continuation of road trip music and road trip stories.
All right. Well, yeah. I guess that's it.
Thanks for listening, I guess.
Yeah. We'll see you all next
week.
Another episode of
Rock Bottom.